Hi there, you're one of a limited number of specially selected film fans bored with the usual list of classic new movies you simply must watch on 4K, 8K, HDR with Atmos and True HD. Here at Film Prospector we've got an exciting limited time opportunity which we'd love to share with you. The year 2000 had an exciting, flashy, action-packed film full of hot young actors working as cold callers fleecing people out of money to buy things which didn't exist. That film was Boiler Room. But also released in 2000, because these things are often buy one get one free, was The Prime Gig. Very much about the same thing, but handled in a slightly quieter manner. This film is playing with penny stocks instead of the S&P 500.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's all I could get.
Vince Vaughn is Pendleton Wise, aka Pennywise. Dollar poor as the phrase goes, so that makes him a great salesman with a terrible name. Or maybe it's just foreshadowing? Penny is a cool guy. We know this because he has a framed print of a motocross rider on his wall and multiple expensive guitars in his room, which he never plays. He also has a friend, Joel, played by Rory Cochrane, who's a free spirit but also an addict of some sort probably. And he's on crutches. So that makes Penny an even cooler guy because he helps him out.
Hey, Mick. This is my friend Joel.
He's gotta have a green card.
He's a U.S. citizen. Come on, Mick.
Penny's working in a crappy telesales job. It's managed by Stephen Tobolowsky and has some real characters, including those played by George Wendt and Wallace Shawn.
Make peace with your poverty, Gene. Friday paychecks are gonna bounce.
That's gossip. You're such a gossip mongerer.
Gene, I'm not kidding. I heard Mickey talking to Lloyd.
Will you stop calling me Gene?
You prefer I call you fuckhead?
But the business is failing, probably because everyone who isn't Penny is terrible at selling.
Really? Yeah, well, I hope that cancer you got kills you dried up old fuck.
Archie?
What?
Penny? Come
All
on.
right, look, I'm kidding. But let's say the cancer does kill you and you've never been to Hawaii.
He gets headhunted by Caitlin, played by Julia Ormond. She works for the mythical Kelly Grant, who runs high-end sales rooms where people can earn big commissions.
I would definitely consider doing this. But I'd have to know the product info. What kind of points are involved?
You're either in or out. I can tell you that you will make more money than you have ever seen in just 2 weeks with us.
Is it training?
If you need it, we don't want you.
When would I start?
Right now.
Penny meets Kelly, who is Ed Harris in intense mode, along with an office full of similar noobs. They get pitched and whisked off to have a look at what they're selling. Shares in a mine which may or may not have gold in.
I want to hear you say, I am ready to be wealthy today.
I am ready to be motherfucking wealthy today.
You've got one. Who else is ready?
Penny is more cynical about the venture than everyone else, but he agrees to sell as the cash commission is too much to turn down.
So you want to get paid, huh? Penny, I can open my books to you. We can call the FTC together. I'll show you bank statements that'll make your dick hard, but you know what? It won't be enough for you.
Despite all the clunky literal warning signs. Predictable Penny pursues similarly dangerous territory in Caitlin, who appears to already be involved with Kelly.
Well, you've been chosen among thousands of names in our database for one evening of free entertainment.
I have all the entertainment I need, thank you.
How can you ever really have too much entertainment? See, I don't think something like that's possible.
She returns his interest with interest. The film stays on fairly predictable rails from there on. There's some macho bullshit in the sales room as everyone has their own method of selling to get on the leaderboard.
Yeah, but when the bubble bursts, when the Dow goes south, my question to you is, what's your hedge against inflation, huh? Hey, Ted, man, answer my own question.
You're lying. You're lying. You are lying. Liar. Lie, 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 lie. Why can't you just admit that you are afraid of the risk?
The relationship with Caitlin becomes more intense and more serious. This leads to more friction with Kelly. Penny becomes a sales god and of course he tops the leaderboard.
Get yourself a glass of water and a pen. I'm the happy ice cream man. You're about to get yourself a snow cone.
And there's a last act twist, which of course isn't that much of a surprise. I'll spoil that in a minute.
Oh, fuck me.
I found 4.5 out of 10 grams of gold in The Prime Gig. I really liked the opening 15 minutes in the rundown sales office. Those characters were more interesting than the high-end sales room, though there's plenty of recognisable faces in there as well. Those 15 minutes feel more real, more alive than the rest of the film. Maybe it's helped by shooting in real locations and using real audio, traffic and all.
Would you just shut up and declare bankruptcy already?
I'm in to see the twins about a new gig.
See, you don't understand. Credit cards are like children. My children are hungry.
I got it, Gene.
I mean, you're gonna get me in on this new thing, aren't you?
Take care of it, all right, Gene? Breathe, relax, will you, please?
After Penny gets headhunted, then that's it for that group of characters. None of them return at all, which was a shame.
Penny, I'm 2 months behind with the rent.
Bless your
Could you
heart,
just-
Gene. Bless your heart. Take care of yourselves, will you?
All the acting performances are fine, though personally I'm not really much of a Vince Vaughn fan. The plot here goes exactly as you'd expect, and that includes the twist, because if there's no twist then there's no story here. Penny sells his soul by convincing an old lady to give him all her money, despite deep down knowing that the gold mine is just a load of old shit. He very quickly marries Caitlin so she can get a green card, and because, well, she's hot and they have fun maybe once or twice. He goes to the bank one morning and finds that all his money is gone because, yes, Caitlin has left him, Kelly has left, and the sales room is gone.
I want my fucking money!
I get it for the film, but logically it makes no sense. This is a room full of headhunted intelligent people with the ability to read people and sell. The internet exists in the year 2000. Someone there is looking this business up, and they're looking Kelly up. Everyone in that first cesspit sales room had heard of Kelly.
Grant. He's the guy, right?
If he does this sort of thing to his own salespeople, that reputation would stink. As Penny was the only one to negotiate being paid regular cash commission, Caitlin was set on him to make sure that she could get the cash back before her and Kelly leg it.
Unlike these other people, I'm not stupid.
Oh, I don't think you're stupid.
I liked the way that she did try and give him subtle hints, because Penny's a cool guy, remember, so she felt a bit sorry for stealing all his money.
Don't get sentimental about it, you know? You should really plan ahead.
What's the concern for my welfare all of a sudden? Huh?
Maybe I'm concerned about my own welfare.
Joel being around Penny's flat was just so that Caitlin would feel extra sad about screwing over such a cool, nice guy as Penny. Or possibly to show what a megabitch she was for screwing over such a cool, nice guy as Vince Vaughn. Ultimately, despite some of the sales room fun they have on the way, this leaves you feeling as empty as Pendleton's bank account. There's some nice slice of life stuff in here, but it's not as interesting or as twisty as it could have been. The director, Gregory Mosher, is in slightly familiar territory, as he directed the Broadway debut of Glengarry Glen Ross. The dialogue here, though, is nowhere near as memorable. Thanks for watching. Make that check payable to like and subscribe, as next week I'll be watching another Vince Vaughn film?
That is not solving a problem.
Mickey, you have to be tough with these people. Otherwise they bother you all day.
Always bye! Closing.